my god. Hi, YouTube. There's no one here right now. Boop. And all these cool things I can do. Ooh, to put a green screen if I want, or not. What other options do we have on here? There's a highlight option. Mhm. Clean this lens a little. Guess I'll just leave this running for now. See if anyone stops by. Just watching YouTube content right now, trying to come up with ideas for both of my channels. Yeah, it is Friday. I don't know what stuff. Hello. I'm trying to think about what content to put up this weekend for the Retro Universe channel and then for my blog channel as well. So I'm debating what to do actually. It's a lot of stuff that I can talk about, but I don't know what to talk about. So I'm reaching out for people, see what kind of stuff they want to see. Do they want to see video games, retro tech? What kind of stuff? iPads? Those are my dogs barking. They get very excited because there's a lot of dogs in this neighborhood that love to bark. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. So, hey, Jaden. Yeah. Talk about iPods. I could talk about CD players. I could talk about cassette players, VHS movies, CRT TVs, stuff. I don't know. I'm just drawing a blank at the moment on what to do because I know a lot of people like the iPod stuff, but I'm trying to figure out what else I could talk about the iPod. I've already talked about how you can put music on it using iTunes. Mm, how to make playlists. Hi, Minnie David. Hello. Hey, Jay. Thank you guys for joining. We're just here talking. It's Friday. Trying to come up with ideas for the channel on what to post next. Hopefully, everyone is having a wonderful Friday afternoon. I think maybe seeing how you use the tech you have while you're outside and just about your day could be fun. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. Now that I kind of got my GoPro all good to go, doing some stuff when I usually take my iPod everywhere I go with me. Sometimes I'll swap it out for the cassette player. Um, and I think it's just like once I go outside the house, I just tend to just forget about filming sometimes. Um, but yeah, I use the iPod in my car. I connect it through the auxiliary, and I like to have it set up that way. So um, it's definitely awesome. I recently started making some more playlists on CD as well because my car has a CD player. So I've been creating playlists for that for when I don't use my iPod, even though my iPod just has all the music on it, so I can always use that. Um, but yeah, I've been meaning to get back into my PSP as well. This guy right here that's just always at my desk. But sometimes I forget to play it for a few days or even a week, and then the battery dies on it. So then I have to put it to charge and then I forget about it again. Just because of the chaotic schedule sometimes of creating content for two different channels. It can be crazy. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How is everyone doing this Friday? What are your weekend plans? Playing any games? Are you doing any shopping? Anything cool? Let me know. I'm here. I've been reading Goosebumps books. I finished Beware the Snowman, and I need to load some more onto my Kindle because I only loaded that one. But I do have all the other ones. I don't know why I forgot to load them all on there. But I have the actual books too. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Yeah, I got some Goosebumps books up there too. I have actually all of the Goosebumps books. Whoa, zoomed in, Rudy. Hello. I actually have all the Goosebumps books physically, all the old ones and stuff. But for sake of convenience, sometimes it's just easier to carry my Kindle around. I'm good. I have work, but I might be getting a CD player Walkman, and then I'll probably look more into making playlists for my CDs. Yeah. Um, I started watching videos of people talking about like the FiiO CD player, but those things are massive. They're gigantic. They look like um what do you call it? Like external DVD drives, but thicker. They just don't seem portable. Like I get it, they look nice, but it just seems too bulky for me. The new one. So I would look into one of the Sony CD Walkmans. Honestly, they're super affordable on eBay right now. They'll might go up in price soon. But who knows? Who knows what it'll change? Let's actually see right now what they're going for on eBay. I haven't actually checked recently myself. Let's see. Where is oh, bear with me, guys. Doing all this on the fly. Let's see. Sony CD Walkman. Let's go ahead and check that out. Yeah, I mean, you could get a Sony CD Walkman for 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Some of them are a little bit higher in price, but that's usually because they come with headphones or some additional accessories. But even then, like a packaged brand new Sony CD Walkman still in the case is 100 bucks, which is not bad. One like the one that I have is $30. Yeah, so they go for a decent price. It's one on Facebook Marketplace, 420. Yeah, if you're gonna get anything on Facebook Marketplace, always make sure that you bring a CD with you and batteries, whatever you're gonna need to test it before you buy it, because you just never know. There was a couple portable CD players at the Goodwill when I went last week. One was like I think it was a Philips, and then another one was a Memorex. But I already have Pine right here, the one that I prefer to use. Come here, this guy right here. It's it's not the one I had when I was a kid, but it's the same model, and the one that I had was blue. This one is the newer one that I got a few years ago, and it still works great. Sometimes the play button sticks a little bit, just a little bit, but it hasn't been too bad. This one's been fine for when I want to use CDs. My partner gets stuff from Marketplace, so I'm considering asking them for help because I'm nervous. Yeah, just be careful of the kind of meetups that these places are the people are trying to do sometimes. It can be shady. Um, you can ask, hey, can we meet up, outside of a police station or somewhere public where there's a lot of people, Walmart parking lot, stuff like that. Places like that, you can go ahead and go where there's public. If they want to meet somewhere where there's potentially no one else around, then there's definitely a problem. Hey, it's Jeffrey back with a bang. Hey, Jeffrey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me just a second here, guys. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. What's your favorite Pokemon? um, it's a tie between Gengar, right there, Gengar, and Arcanine. I really like Arcanine a lot, but Gengar is definitely up there as one of my favorites. I just like vlogs that are a part of people's days or them doing things they enjoy. So seeing that would be nice. And if you know any of the history of certain mods or tech, that would be cool too. Yeah. So that's why I started my separate vlog channel. If you do not already have it, it's just called Rudy's Vlog Life. Um, In one of my posts on this channel, I linked it. That one's just more my personal life and the life of my family here and my shenanigans that I get up to and stuff like that, and just vlogs. I didn't want to include it on this channel because I didn't want people that subscribed for like retro tech and retro gaming. Not a lot of people just want to hear about your everyday life. So that's why I created that separate channel, to where it doesn't mess with the algorithm too much of people that just want to see retro stuff and don't really care about someone's personal life. So I love Bidoof. Bidoof is really cool. I like Bidoof too. Howdy, howdy. I've been meaning to scoop up one of the tape cassette Sony Walkmans. I've always thought those were nifty. Yeah, you're gonna have a camp of people that will tell you get an old one and fix it. Usually, it's just like the bands that need to be replaced. From my experience, I've only had the case where the bands needed replaced on one and it was fine. Majority of the other one, the electronics in them were just crap. They were just old, decrepit, bad. But if you think of yourself as a repair person and want to take that as a project, go for it. Usually someone that wants to dip their toes into cassettes, I tell them to go with something like the FiiO cassette player. It's like 70 to $90 on Amazon. That's a good starting off player, honestly. I have one. It's not bad. It plays just fine. Does it have all the cool features of older cassettes? Cassette players, no. My personal favorite is the AWA one that I have here. This guy, because it is so thin, it's so small, and these are like touch sensitive buttons and stuff like that. And this one plays really, really well. Isn't cassette terrible? So cassette quality is not the greatest, but a lot of people like it because of the sound of it. There's a slight, like, deeper tones to the music overall, and then you kinda hear the, like, light little hiss in the background. Similar, like, with vinyl. Like, vinyl isn't super clear, but people really like vinyl. I got some vinyl up there. I got my Turtles in Time one, Persona 4 one that I just got, and then I got some more, up there, and then inside of that thing are all of my vinyl records that I keep. So all of them are in there. It kind of sucks because I really wish it would open from the doors in the front. There's no doors, so I actually have to lift up the record player and all that stuff in order to get to them. What's the biggest Pokemon you could take barehanded to the death? I'm gonna say a Caterpie. Just yeah, I'm not even gonna try fighting any kind of Pokemon. Yeah, I'm flipped to both, but I'm waiting to watch it with my friend because we both enjoy kinds of videos. It's good for listening to while I craft. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. My wife's the same way. She likes to watch Stephanie Harlow and I forget the other one's name. Grace. What's the name of that other lady you watch true crime stuff? Not Stephanie Harlow, but the other one. Bailey Sarian. Bailey Sarian? Oh, okay. Thank you. Bailey Sarian. And she watches that stuff and like sometimes when she's crocheting, or right now she's actually doing sourdough bread, which is really cool and delicious. I think I could take on a Pikachu as long as it doesn't shock you. Oh, please don't squish the Pikachu. They don't deserve that. Are those the new Apple Max VR Ultra Glasses headset? Are you referring to that right there? That's my old Quest 2 headset that I wish got more into. Um, but with these it's kind of a pain, and I did buy some little lenses to put inside of it, but every year my vision gets worse and worse, so it makes it difficult to constantly upgrade those little lenses because 'cause they're like $100 to upgrade them. I'm sorry to hear that that Pikachu did that. He shouldn't have, but he did. Nice. Yeah, knitting is cool. Crocheting is cool. She's made some awesome stuff for me. A lot of cool beanies. Some of the beanies that I have and some of the videos she's made. Um, so that's really cool. I really am thankful to have all those different color beanies and stuff like that too. Why don't they tie up Pikachu and use him as a renewable power source? You know, they did do that in what was it, the first or second episode when they're in the Pokemon Center. So they were onto something there. Um, but I don't know how I feel about Pikachu enslavement. That's kind of a bummer. It's cool. Yeah. Um, but yeah, guys, I just sometimes this live stream stuff is nice because it's cool to just talk to people that are, subscribers, and then you'll get random people that'll come in here too. It's really cool. So yeah, it's a nice. If there's anything you guys want to know about the technology and stuff like that, let me know. But yeah, I'm kind of debating on exactly what video to focus on next. I feel like I've been doing a lot of shorts just because they're kind of easy content to put out really quick and don't require any kind of like editing or anything. But I have been meaning to get back into doing some more of the PSP, the Vita. I charged up my white Vita actually, this guy right here. But there's a problem with it. This is the OLED Vita. Sadly, there's a problem with this Vita is it has a bad pixel that actually is bright right here, and then it's like a line that shoots across, which is really sad because this is a really beautiful Vita, this white one, but it has that problem. So I've been looking at potentially replacing the screen. I just don't know how bad it is. Yeah, videos that are longer. That's the thing is usually I'm trying to do this stuff before work during the week since I start work in the afternoon. So I'll try and squeeze out some videos when I can in the morning. Now that I got better lighting stuff and equipment for all of this, it's going to be easier. I got all that stuff when I started doing the vlogging channel because it was super dark in here. Like if I turn off this light right now, I don't know how dark it'll actually get. So I have two giant monitors in front of me as well. Yeah, so it's still okay. The iPhone camera's all right, but um yeah, so I'll probably be doing more face like this kind of videos on this channel now that I have good equipment for it. Name every Pokemon. I could probably only name 150 of them, which are the first generation, and maybe like 50 of the second generation. A lot of the newer ones, I fell off hard on Pokemon stuff. Seeing you try to repair could be cool. I repaired my old laptop before and plan to fix up an iPod and Kindle someday. Yeah, I regret when I got my black iPod, I had to replace the battery on it. And I did that off camera when I could have done that on camera. But that black iPod actually might need a new screen soon because whenever the backlight's on, there's a complete black line across the screen now. So that might be something I'm gonna work on. Um, and yeah, coming soon in my next video. So he thinks he's the Pokemon expert. Oh, no one's the Pokemon expert except Ash Ketchum. At school, they used to call me the Pokemon Master. I got bead for days. You'll never be Ash. Yeah, no one can ever be Ash, actually. It's just not possible. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. I just wanted to kind of fire this up real quick and do some of this, but I will need to be getting back to work here. Um, so yeah, thank you so much for coming around, and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and to my vlog channel as well. It's called Rudy's Vlog Life. That's been up for like 3 weeks. So if you like my content, if you like to talk to me and do all that kind of stuff, then go ahead and subscribe to all of those. I would greatly appreciate it. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys around in the next video. Bye, guys. Don't know how to end this. Where's the end button? There's no end button anywhere on here. I think it's the X. I'm gonna try the X. Bye, guys. Thank you for leaving a like. Yes, please subscribe, join the community, everything. I appreciate it, guys, so much. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.